Rode has done it again, but how does this mic compare to some of the others that Rode has made? We'll get to that coming up. What's up everybody, Mike here from Top Shelf Media. So today we're taking a look at the Rode VideoMic NTG. It's an on-camera microphone. I'm super excited to take a look at this. What we're going to do is we're going to go over some of the specs, but more importantly I think, we're going to do a comparison with some of the other mics made by Rode. So let's jump right in. So this mic comes in at about $250, and for that price point, you get some pretty cool stuff. Now it does have that NTG name on it, which is a name that Rode has been giving some of their higher end shotgun mics. So to see it on a video mic at this price point is super exciting. Now I will put links to all the mics that I talk about today down in the description, so go check those out. This mic has an all aluminum body and a Rycote Lyre shock mount. It also has a sliding mount rail, so that way you can slide the mic forward and back, so that way you can get it out of the way of your viewfinder. It also comes with cable management right on the mount. The VideoMic NTG has a 30+ hour battery life and can be charged using a USB Type-C cable. Now I don't know if Rode is planning on doing a battery replacement program down the line, because you can't change these batteries on your own. You're going to have to either send them in or buy a new mic. So I don't know what their plan is for that, but they're going to have to figure something out in the future. Now one awesome feature about this microphone is that when you plug it into your camera and power your camera on, the mic will turn on, and same with turning it off. The mic will turn off when you turn off your camera. And so you don't have to worry about leaving your mic on and draining your battery. So looking at the back of this microphone, Rode gave us a very cool feature. They put on a variable gain control knob, and I think it's really nice. It feels really nice to turn. It has a little bit of weight to it, but I think it's a great feature to have on the back of the microphone. Now, there's also two buttons. So the first button here is your high pass filter. So you can have it at 75 Hertz or 150 Hertz. Now what you can also do is hold this button down and you can turn on what's called the high frequency boost. Now what this allows you to do is it allows you to get back some of those high ends that you would normally lose using a windscreen. Now the second button here is the power button, and by holding the button down you can turn the mic on and off. But what you can also do with this button is turn on the 20 dB pad as well as the safety channel. So what the safety channel is it allows you to record on the right channel 20 dB lower than what you're recording on the left channel. So if you have any issues with distortion or clipping, you have a channel to use and you don't just completely lose that audio. So the next light here is your clipping light, and all that does is it's an indicator to tell you of whether or not the audio coming in is clipping. So the VideoMic NTG uses a standard 3.5mm output with a TRRS cable. Now one awesome thing about this microphone is that it can auto adjust from TRRS to TRS. So what this means is that you can plug this into your phone without any other cables or any other adapters unless you need a dongle for your iPhone. The 3.5mm jack can also be used as a headphone jack when you're using this microphone as a USB microphone. Yes, you heard me right. You can not only use this on your camera, but you can plug this in via the USB to your computer and run it as a USB microphone. Alright, so this one, it sounds like having the microphone plugged in straight into my computer, and I'm sure it doesn't sound great. I'm sure it probably sounds like garbage because I don't have anything on the walls to keep it from bouncing, so I don't have a very good setup here. But I wanted to show you that this actually works, and so I'm just recording this straight into Premiere. Doing this then allows you to use the variable gain knob as your headphone volume control. Alright, so let's put this thing to the test. So I have with me the Rode VideoMic, the VideoMic Ro, and the Wireless Go. So what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of see how well this thing sounds compared to the other three microphones in this space. So what I've done is I've left my fridge on. I kind of want to see how well it kind of gets rid of that background noise. So we're just going to go ahead and test that out. So I'm not going to turn that fridge off. Also, I'm not going to be editing the audio at all. The only thing I'm probably going to do is probably normalize it a little bit. But other than that, I'm not going to be tampering with it at all. Also, if you have any questions about any of the other microphones here that I'm talking about, I'll put links to those videos up in the YouTube card. I've done a video for all of these mics, so go check those out. Alright, so this is what it sounds like with the Rode VideoMic on my camera. It has a 9-volt battery that it runs on, and the battery life's pretty good on it, but this is what it sounds like when it's mounted on my camera. Okay, now this is what it sounds like when it's on my mic stand, and you can see it right here. And this is usually how I stand. This is the mic that I use for most of my YouTube videos. Actually, I use this microphone, so this is where it's usually sitting off screen. I would put it above my head, but my mic stand isn't high enough to be able to put it above my head and have that work out well. So this is what it sounds like on my mic stand. All right, now we're using the Rode Video Micro, and that's on top of my camera right now. So this is what it sounds like. I should probably mention too, I'm standing in the same place I was for the video mic, and that's about, probably 4 or 5 feet away from the actual camera. So I'm a ways away from the camera, but yeah, so this is what it sounds like with the microphone on my camera. Okay, so this is what it sounds like with the micro on my mic stand. Now, it's a little bit off frame. It's probably about a fist length from frame here. But I don't usually use this one for this setup. I usually use this one if I'm out shooting a wedding or doing like a run and gun type situation. So this is what it sounds like on the mic stand. It sounds like with the VideoMic NTG attached to my camera. So it's about, again, 4 or 5 feet away from me. And I think I have the gain set to about 10. So this is what it sounds like on camera. Let's get it over here on the mic stand. Okay, so now the VideoMic NTG is on my mic stand, and this is what it sounds like when it's up close. Again, it's just off of frame here. Actually, you might be able to see that. So it's just down here, just below by my stomach here. So this is what it sounds like with it on the mic stand, with it right up close to me. So this is the Rode Wireless Go. Now, I know I can't do the same test really where it's on my camera as opposed to being on the stand, because it is a wearable wireless mic. So it is right here. I just have it clipped to my shirt. I didn't want to use the lav just because that throws in just another added step or another point of failure, I guess, depending on what kind of lav mic you're using. Now, I got an idea the other day to try and use the Wireless Go mic and the NTG mic together to kind of make a wireless boom situation. So we're going to go ahead and let's test that out right now. All right, so I seem to be getting audio levels, so I think it's working. So I have the receiver for the Rode Wireless Go plugged into my camera, and then I have the transmitter right here on the microphone. I don't know if I can pick it up. Here it is. So it's right here plugged in the microphone. I did notice right away when I plugged it into the transmitter that the mic did power itself on, so that's fantastic. Okay, so where would this setup be useful? So I did a wedding last April where the officiant didn't have pockets, so I couldn't give them a lav mic and a recorder. So what I did was I actually took the mic and I hid it up in the arch above their heads and pointed the microphone down to pick up their audio. I think it would have been really, really useful if I could have done this setup where I had the Rode Wireless Go on my camera, or on one of my cameras, capturing the audio from the NTG wirelessly. It wasn't a very big venue, so I wouldn't have had to worry about the distance issues that come with the Rode Wireless Go. So I think it would have worked out really, really well. All right, I definitely think you guys should check out this microphone. In my opinion, Rode hit it out of the park with this one. Now, you could hear some of that background noise when the microphone was on my camera, but that was to be expected. As soon as I brought it closer, it was definitely a lot clearer, a lot nicer sound. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. Consider subscribing to see more content from me in the future. I'll put links to my other videos right up there, so go check those out. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.